Morning, guys. All right, cool. Move this stuff. Hopping on real quick, showing you guys the new streaming setup. Oof. I need to move this. And I can't touch it. Oh, no. Oh. All right, we got to move the camera. I'm not allowed to touch that stuff on live, so I'm gonna move that to the side. It's like Thor's hammer. I can't get it out of the way. All right, there we go. Wow, what a mess. How goofy is that? How just weird is that I can't touch stuff on live? It's silly. So we're setting up here for the live stream. I got a new live streaming setup, new storage for everything, which is super cool. I want to show you guys. But I figured hop on here before we go onto Rumble and X and do our actual live stream where we can actually touch the things that are hanging up, which is pretty cool. So one thing I'm really excited about is, hey there, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully last night, if you worked, was not terrible, because it sounds like it's gross out today. So here is the new live stream setup, which is super nice. So this is the Condition 1 case, and bring it a little closer for you guys so you can see it easier. There we go. But this way I have everything organized so much nicer. So like the mixer and stuff's in here. And what's nice about this is originally I was using a bag. Basically a bag like this. It was like a Vertex bag. And it worked and it was cool. And like everything actually organized really well in it. But the problem is with that is if someone like falls on it or it drops, everything was kind of possible chance of breaking. Now within here, if something happens to it, these cases are super durable. This actually has wheels and a roller thing, so like it's kind of like a suitcase, but everything slides in here really nicely. I've got all the mics and organized areas, all the cables and cords. So it's so much nicer now, and I can kind of keep track of stuff a little bit easier. So, my goodness, I did this last time. I did not do it the right way. So we're gonna hop on Rumble and X here after this. And if you guys don't know, I can actually touch things and take things off the walls and manipulate the things that you see up there without being banned, because YouTube's kind of silly sometimes. But bring that back and we'll just set this up. So if you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything, throw them in the comments. We'll go over stuff. Usually these lives are fairly quick. Kayla's making homemade waffles right now with sourdough. It's the first time doing sourdough waffles, so I'm going to try those. So it probably won't be incredibly long, but I just want to hop on while I set this up. Kill two birds with one stone. It's been a little bit since I've been on live here. We went to SHOT Show and everything. That was fun. What's up? And not a whole lot has happened new, just because usually right after SHOT Show is kind of a lull period. So usually like the end of January, beginning of February, and then right after that, like everything starts going crazy because that's when everything gets released. So here soon, hopefully I charged that camera. I think I did. Here soon, I would say towards the end of February, we'll start be getting all the new products, all the new guns that are coming out will all be coming out here very, very shortly. So you guys should be seeing some new things here soon. So yeah, we went over the best home defense shotgun. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you guys go to the channel and check that out. Are you streaming on Rumble at 10? So usually I do, but unfortunately we had a really slow morning. The kids came in the bedroom today and we just all chilled and we didn't get out of bed until 9:20. So it's probably gonna be after 10 today, but yes, I am streaming today on live stream on Rumble and X. So if you want to hop over there when we're done here, it'll probably be closer to 11, I would guess, because Kayla and the kids have to go somewhere today. So I was going to wait until they left to start. So that's why I wanted to hop on here on YouTube first, just to let everyone know that we'll probably be about an hour behind. Usually it's 10 o'clock is when we start. That has like been my consistent time period. But after SHOT Show, our schedule has just been kind of a nightmare and nothing has really worked out to the right time period. You know, I don't need to plug this in yet. So I've been kind of way off on my scheduling recently. But I figured I'd hop on here with you guys and set this all up. and see how you guys are doing. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, throw them in there. We'll go over stuff real quick. And then yeah, if you haven't seen that video, check out the Dream home defense shotgun build, because I think that thing is absolutely incredible. I upgraded it from my last video. So if you guys saw the review video on that shotgun originally, it's got something on it that's even better that helps it be a much better setup. But those things are awesome. And then we dropped a video about best upgrades for $100. In the comments on that video, I was laughing so hard. Dude, there was one comment saying they were basically mad that it wasn't all the upgrades to the gun weren't under $100. Like, mad that like it was individual parts that all ended up being under $100 each. So they wanted like all those upgrades all for under $100. I was like, man, like, how cheap do you want to go with your part? Like, there's a point that you don't want to go too cheap with the stuff you put on your guns, because once you start going too cheap, then you just have unreliable garbage on your gun. That's a complete waste of money. But yeah, some of the comments were killing me. Happy birthday to the bro, Dixon. Ooh, almost. Oof. You almost got me, buddy. That was a good one. What kind of black powder firearm is that? It's just an old flintlock. The one you're talking about. PDP Pro, X Opinion. I don't know about the Pro X. I have not shot that one, but the SF, the steel frame, absolutely incredible gun. So I actually have that video dropping in 2 weeks. So I filmed the steel frame video here. It was a long time coming. I really wanted to film that video a lot sooner, but it wasn't necessarily a brand new product, so I didn't see any rush for it. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to do more of a long-term test on it. So that's kind of what I did. But the PDP is a very, very good gun. I'm absolutely impressed. I even mentioned in the video how it's the best out-of-the-box gun I've ever used. Best out-of-the-box handgun I've ever used. Really, really like it. Is a shotgun a great defense weapon for the home? So yeah, no, it's a good option. So I always recommend having different options. I think it's a good idea to have multiple. You don't need to just have one. So I think having like a good shotgun, I just got a shower and my hair is all over the place, so we're gonna throw that on. It's good to have a shotgun. It's good to have a rifle, and it's good to have a pistol. So for different options, depending. But no, shotguns are great. Shotguns have been kind of slowly transitioned out over the years because I think ARs and that platform have really started to take over. But I don't think shotguns are completely out of the picture. They've definitely come back, especially since the Ukraine and Russian war. They've taken a huge skip back into popularity because of that. Drones and that kind of stuff becoming more popular. But I think shotguns are a good thing for home defense. I would take it down, the one I'm talking about, and show you and talk about it. We can do that on Rumble Live. So if you have any questions about it, we can do that on live on the Rumble version. But here I can't talk about it. But for select reasons, it's a very good option for home defense. I'm looking to get a self-defense weapon to protect myself if an army invades my house. What would you recommend? If an army invades your house, get an AR. That is absolutely the best option and that kind of stuff. Like if you're looking like fending off the entire Russian brigade, like you're gonna want an AR-15. It's better all the way around. It can do a lot more. You can reach out and touch. You can shoot close. You can get different calibers depending what you want. So if you're like, you know, I want something better for home defense, not necessarily super long distance, 300 blackout's a really good option. You can suppress it so it doesn't blow your eardrums out or your kids or whoever's in your house. It's a bigger bullet, so it has more stopping power. But yeah, the AR platform is what I would go with for that situation. Also recommend just taking a look at that shotgun video I posted. That's the Genesis Gen 12 is absolutely incredible. Do you have a TP9? I do not. Message retracted. Oh no, wonder what that was. What store is this? This is not a store. This is my office. Do you have the new Canik? What do you think about it? I don't have those ones, but I have the new Canik Prime coming. So I'll be getting that one pre-release. I'll be testing that. I think Canik is going to be incredibly popular here soon. The problem with Canik right now is no law enforcement or military agencies use them. And what I'm running into an issue with people asking me a lot of times, is holster compatibility. So people want like their level 3, level 2. Let me see, where do I have one? Like your Alien Gear holsters, your Safariland, and they aren't making them for Canik quite yet. And the reason being is because no agencies run Caniks. So I want to find that holster to show you guys. Oh, okay, here it is. No companies are running Caniks for that. So like none of these level 2, level 3, like more duty style holsters are making holsters for them. So a lot of people that have the Caniks want to have one of these, but they just aren't making them. So that's their problem right now. Once they can cross that hump and these companies start making holsters for them, I think Canik's gonna be more popular. Caniks are actually really good, and the price point is incredibly good. I'm very happy with the way they're doing things. I think the Prime's going to be a really good new handgun, especially because I think they're like more American made. Like it's like as much American made as they possibly could, which is pretty cool. You've seen a lot of companies switching to that, like Primary Arms switched to that, which that jacked the price up, unfortunately. But you know, also I have a discount for holsters if you guys are interested for Alien Gear. I don't think anybody else has a discount code for that. I think I'm the only one that has a discount code for these holsters, so it's the cheapest you guys can get them anywhere. That's going to be code Tactical Advisor. You can go to my website, tacticadvisor.net. You can get that code, but it's a holster from Alien Gear. So they make really good stuff. Code Tactical Advisor. Let's save you guys money. Again, I think I'm the only one that has one, so probably the cheapest you'll find them anywhere. And a bazooka. I wish. 12 gauge shotgun, 40 caliber, and a 30-30 hunting rifle. How's that? It's a great start. I mean, if you like those calibers and they work for you, AK is better. That's personal preference. It depends on what you like. What brand shotgun is the best? Currently, what I think is that Genesis Gen 12. I mean, if you're looking, it's the only magazine-fed shotgun that has been adapted by a federal agency. You know, traditionally, magazine-fed shotguns just aren't incredibly reliable. And that's not the case here with these Genesis shotguns. And then you add the Huxworks suppressor to it, and that just adds a whole nother dynamic that makes them even better. So I really think those are kind of the best right now. Like if I were to choose the best shotgun, that would be it. Obviously, you got your Benellis, the Beretta, guns like that. Those are super, super nice guns as well. But if you're looking for like strictly the best, I think that's what you're going to go with. They're very, very good. Very good shotguns. Let me get my laptop over here and set up. But yeah, if you guys are interested in like the best shotgun, check out that video. I just posted one just yesterday, I think is what I thought. Yeah, I posted it yesterday. So if you guys are interested, check that video out. I'm also interested to know if you guys are getting notifications on my videos. I've been having like my YouTube, it's weird. So like everything's monetized now because I'm working with a rep through YouTube to get everything monetized. So in theory, all my stuff should be up, but like my numbers are really, really low. So if you guys are not getting notifications, please let me know. I'm really interested in what's going on with that. What is the cheapest rifle you have? Again, if we were on Rumble, which I'm going to be on Rumble doing a live stream, I'd pull it off the wall and show you. Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's right there. It is a Polymer Plum Crazy Lower. They're like, I think I got it for like $40. Maybe around, I can't remember. I have a whole YouTube video on it. I got a video on my channel of it. Go to my channel and type in Extreme Budget AR-15, I think is what it's called. And you'll find that video. And we go out, we test it. It's a polymer lower, but the crazy thing is it's got all polymer parts. So it's like a polymer trigger group, a polymer takedown pins. Like it's like everything's plastic. It's very weird. Makes me slightly uncomfortable. Definitely not something I recommend. But yeah, if you're interested in that video, or you can hop over and Rumble and ask me about it, and I'll actually pull it off and show you the whole gun. Unfortunately, here on YouTube, if I did that, it would ban me, and I won't be able to do live streams anymore. So we can't do that. Come on, you silly thing. There we go. So right now, I'm just getting the live stream ready. That way, once it's time to go on live Rumble, I can jump on. 300 blackout or 223. Completely depends what you're doing. So if you're looking for the most stopping power, something that you're going to run suppressed primarily, maybe home defense, or if you're doing entry type stuff, 300 blackout I think is better. if you're looking for like an all-purpose, do everything, long distance, close, all the things, then I think your 223 5.56 are probably better. It just really depends what you need out of that gun. You know, it's always a blanket question I get asked a lot is this gun or that gun? What's the best this? You know, it all comes down to a situational of what your situation is, what you need that gun for, how much money you can spend, what's your budget, and what the end game of that gun's gonna be. There's always a lot of different variables with it. Keltec or Benelli? Benelli is definitely better between those two. Bro got the POW. Heck yeah, I got the POW. We got the boom. What's that? What's that? The Costco dudes or whatever they are. They got the boom stuff. 300 Blackout superior to 223. Yep, depends on what you're using it for. Obviously, 223 beats 300 Blackout when you start going out the distance, and that's where that kind of takes over. Pistol recommendations for the first time gun owner with no experience. What's your budget and what's your intended use of it? You know, the general answer is always like, oh, get a Glock 19. But I think there's a lot more questions to be asked in there. If you want, because I'm probably not going to be on here super long, you can either hop on Rumble when I go on live there here shortly and ask that question, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll help you find exactly what you need and what's the best option for you. It really comes down to what you're using it for, home defense, what's your price tag, and do you want like a full size, do you want a compact, do you want it concealed, don't care about concealment and you want a flashlight on it and throw it on a desk. You know, a lot of questions go down to that with giving you the most accurate. Like I could just throw out there and be like, get a Glock 19, and it's a really basic answer, and it's probably good, and it'll be a great gun for you. But when people ask me that question, I want to answer it the most accurate way possible. That way you get a really good gun that you'll keep for a long time and that you can upgrade over time. I don't want to just say, get a Glock 19 when you're like, well, that's not exactly what I was looking for, because maybe a Glock 34 would have been better, or a SIG P320, or all these other different types of guns might have made more sense for you, depending on the answers of those questions I have for you. So hop on Rumble Live or shoot me an Instagram DM, and I'd love to help you further on that. AK is indeed not better, but it is sexier. Yeah, AKs are really, really good looking. What happened to your CZ600 range? SWAT Sniper school video. It is private now. Yeah, we had some issues with monetization and stuff on that one, so I ended up having to delete it. I deleted a couple videos. YouTube was tapping down on some stuff and had to get rid of that one, but that is right here. I have a Canik TP9 SA Mod 2. Nice. Canik is my favorite brand. I carry a Canik for duty. I'm an armed security guard. Very good. What holster are you guys using for that? Thoughts about aftermarket Glock triggers? If it is a purpose-driven gun, like a home defense, duty use, concealed carry, I don't mess with triggers on handguns. I don't love messing with them. AR triggers, I always will replace those, but like a Glock trigger, all my Glock triggers are stock. I have aftermarket Glock triggers, but they're not on any like guns I use for anything particular. Not a big fan of changing out your handgun triggers. What's your cheapest shotgun you have? Panzer's a good one, but there's another one here I got from D Guns. I can't remember what it's from. Dickerson. It's a Dickerson shotgun. I'm actually gonna do a video on that and paint them here once the weather gets nicer. So it'll be a full video on that here soon. Is the 45 cal the best sidearm, and what type of 45 brand would you recommend? I do not think 45 is the best. If I'm choosing between 45 and 9mm, I'm always choosing 9mm. I like having capacity over a giant bullet. Now, if like you go into the middle with like 10mm where you still have capacity and a giant bullet, then I think that's a better option. But no, I would go to 9mm. Are you dying? No. Oh, let's see. Make sure I even got this whole setup done, because as you can see, I do my streaming setup on a cardboard table right now. Eventually, I would really like to switch to like a legitimate dedicated setup where I have a table and everything. But for right now, this is what we're rocking, because I don't have the space right now to make it. Have you done or are you going to do a Staccato HD video? So far, haven't seen to meet the hype. No, I haven't. So Staccato does not at all work with brands in the slightest in any way. They're actually kind of slightly rude about it anytime you like go over and like want to do reviews with them. So like if it gets to the point that I'm not busy enough, like I'm too busy now that I don't have time to do a video. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Kayla just made homemade. These are sourdough waffles. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off because these look incredible. Look at those. Strawberry sourdough waffles. Yeah, so I've got too many other brands and content that I have to get done that I don't have time to do the staccato stuff. There are some guys out here that do really, really good staccato videos. So I leave that to them. I would like to do some videos on them. I just don't have time at the moment. And they're just so gosh dang expensive to buy a bunch of them. I mean, you're looking $2,000, $3,000 a gun. You know, if I want to buy 3 of them to compare and test, you know, that's $6,000, if not more, into just to get some videos out for them. So as of right now, not a top priority. I have had a lot of requests for them. If I get a chance, I would love to get one and do some work with them. I just subbed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. I just watched your Brownells build. It was a great setup, or good setup. Thank you so much. They actually, I don't think I could say that. Someone acquired that, and that was really cool. All right, I am super far behind on chat. I'm sorry. I'm trying to scroll through here. Oh my goodness, I am way behind chat. Holy crap. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm way behind. I was trying to go through them, but when I started getting to the setup, all right, I'm super hungry, and I got to go live on Rumble, and these look absolutely incredibly delicious. So I am going to hop off here. I'm going to be jumping on to Rumble and X on that live stream. It's much more legit because it actually has like a mic and a mixer and a setup. So like the sound quality and video quality is way better than this. And we can actually pull all the things off the walls. I can show you. So I'd love for you guys to hop on there, and we'll talk about it there. But I'm gonna hop off, eat this, and then jump on live. I appreciate you all for jumping on here. You guys have a great day.